Hi everyone, I'm going to be doing a first impressions video on the second part of the Odens Eye Legendary-Diversa 2. This one is Tina's TheFancyFace's palette that I got this time. Last time I actually done a whole opening, but I actually opened the package off camera, so I ended up getting another two free gifts. I got this scarf, which has the earthwood artwork on it. It's just really pretty. I've already done Judy's, so if you're more interested in Judy's, I've already done a video on that. And then I also got a little keyring or keychain, and this has a bird, a songbird, and it has a little butterfly cutout, and then you have a little caterpillar, butterfly, a leaf that's shaped like a heart, what is this? A flower, and then two Odin's Eye symbols, the little logo, and then this is the other little, the spring dragon one. So really cute. So I'm gonna show you the palette. I always keep the cardboard covering. Cardboard covering. I'm going to, oh, this is just so pretty. Let me remove this plastic cover. And then we've got, this is the color scheme. So it's very earthy. It's literally earthy and woody, funny enough. Really beautiful. It has 7 mattes and 5 shimmers. So this has the most mattes out of the two palettes. This is stunning, and it's very heavy on the brown and the green. So with a little pop of color, there's a pop of purple, there's a little bit of pink, and there's also a little bit of like an aqua blue. So yeah, it's really beautiful. And then you also get 3 lip products. So you have 2 shine and then 1 glow. I think the glow formula is a little bit more sheer, and I think the glow ones also have a little bit of like a shimmer to them, so it's more of like a lip topper, while these shine lip glosses are more something you can wear by itself. So yes, so that is what I've got. So I'm going to start. I'm gonna put my headband on. Got this this way back in Claire's accessories like ages ago for Halloween, and yeah, it's really cute. I do like, yeah, sometimes I do still wear this on like in October time and stuff, but I thought I would bring it out for today. I don't know why, but yeah. I'm going to do probably 2 looks like I did last time. It just depends. Oh, I've been having a lot of problems with my eyes lately, just things getting in my eye and just being really irritating. And I've also been working on my skin because I've kind of messed up my barrier a little bit. So I'm just gonna put on a little bit of the primer potion by Urban Decay. I'm gonna use my finger this time. And if you're wondering what I have on my nails, I have, let me blend this in first. I'm very messy when it comes to my primer. My eye primer. Okay. And I don't set my primer because it doesn't stick. So the shadow on that you put on top doesn't stick. So this is what I have. So Sabertooth, they're all by Mooncat. Mermaid Bait, and then my middle is Moonicorn. So, and all are 2 coats. So, all right, let's get started. Okay. Also, in this we have embeds again. So this has butterflies. We have an Odin's eye symbol. We have other butterflies right here. And then we have another little butterfly right down here. So yeah, it's really, really lovely. It's a very earthy, foresty. This is lovely. Okay, so I'm going to start with I brushed my washes. Haha, I washed my brushes and they're only just fully dry, so I'm just going to take, this is like a dome blending brush. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with this color called Earth. Really lovely taupey brown. But I'm going to try and take it from the corner because I don't want to mess up that embed. It's so pretty. Right here. I'm going to look straight ahead. And I'm just going to flick upward like this. While being on top of the hood. Like that. Very, very pretty so far. The mats in Odin's Eye have always been very, very good. And the shimmers, and I'm gonna go over my hood. But I'm just placing this down because I do want to use this color here, this really deep green called Leaves. But I feel like putting the brown on top will be a nice little buffer and help kind of bring everything together a little bit more, you know? Okay. Wow. It's so pretty. This palette is so pretty. This is a lovely kind of like forest fairy kind of look, I would say. I'm actually surprised like why I didn't actually pick this one first. Because this color scheme is something that I would go for almost every day. But I think with the Spring Dragon one, because it was more, I was trying to go for something a bit more springtime. And the Spring Dragon is very, very good for spring. This is really, really beautiful. Because of the tropical pops, it's great for the summertime too. But because you have such warm browns and greens, you can wear this in the autumn time too. But I want to lift my eye up. That's the thing you want to do with hooded eyes. You want to lift. And I just want to make sure this is fully kind of blended in, kind of. Okay. I'm going to leave this part open because I want, on the inner part right here, I want to use this green here called Hill. But we're not going to do that yet. I want to get the dark green out of the way first. I'm going to go in with a very, very thin tapered brush. This is an E19. And I'm going to take a little bit of Leaves and we're just going to slowly build up from there. So, very tiny amount. And we're going to put this on my actual crease, so where my hood is. And I want to kind of feather this out as well a little bit. Kind of like a wing almost. And then I'm going to close my eye and just bring the rest of it inward. And then a little bit. And we are going to bring this down to the bottom too. So that's really, really pretty. Just on the outside. And then what I'm going to do, back in with that dome with the clean side that I didn't use, and just blend this. That's another reason why I used a little bit of brown, so that it would be a little bit easier to blend. There we go. That's pretty much. I am going to put a little bit more just right where I've already put it. I'm not putting it anywhere new, just to kind of increase help with the intensity of that green. There we go. But I don't want an awful lot. Yep. And then just blend that up like so. That's really, really pretty. Okay. For the inner, probably, for the actual lid itself, I'm kind of stuck. I do, dang. Okay, so we have moss, which is a really beautiful mossy green. We have this color called Strength, which is a really lovely bronze. Then we have this bad boy down here. And it's called Beauty, and it's like an electric, super, super bright, kind of summery, grassy green. It's really, really beautiful. I smell perfume all of a sudden. So I'm not sure. I might go in with Strength on my finger, and then with Beauty I might see what that looks like on top. Yeah, that's what it looks like on my finger. What a beautiful look. What a beautiful color. How beautiful is that? Before I go in with my inner, that did not take any time at all. Wow. That is just beautiful. Before I go in with my inner corner part, I'm going to go in a little bit with another kind of thin, kind of skinny. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to take the original one that I used. I'm just going to take a tissue and just wipe this really, really well. And then I'm going to go in with Leaf. This color right here, which is like a gray green. And we're just gonna put it right here. In the inner part of the eye. That's very pretty. On my skin tone, it looks more like an army green. In the pan, it looks more like a gray tone green. It's very, very pretty. Just a nice little hint of green. And then I think on the inner part of my eye, I'm going to go in with a little bit of this Beauty color. This is so stunning. Let's see how this works. Ooh. It has a really lovely kind of orangey pearlescent yellow shift. It's really, really pretty. How am I gonna... Oh, this is my favorite color. Yep. I'm also gonna do that in the inner corner as well. I kind of brought that down a little bit too far, but whatever. It's a very beautiful, has a oh wow, yep. Look at that. Look at that. Oh wow. This is just so easily blended. It blends in beautifully with that green. This is beautiful. I could have gone up a little bit higher. That's a problem that I have with like my hooded eyes. Sometimes like I don't go up high enough. So you can still see my hood. But if I kind of go like this, you can really see. But It's so pretty. It is just stunning. With the lower lash line, I'm gonna go in with that green again. That green. There's like so many different shades of green. I'm gonna go in with that leaves color again on a very thin pencil brush. It has a little bit of a loose hair because I did wash them a couple days ago. I usually give them a couple days to dry, so this works so beautifully, and it's very, very quick. Also, the cats are sleeping. Every last one of them. 2 are in the living room, and 1 is in here. It's a little bit difficult to use with a pencil brush, but I don't know if it's because I just washed it. Might be because it's a little bit stiff, but this beauty shade is so pretty, and I want to make sure that that's meeting the that little wing that we did. I'm gonna go in with this brush again with a little bit of heel. Why did I say it was leaf? It's heel. That's the problem. I don't have my glasses on, and I'm just gonna. You could also blend this out with a little bit of earth, that first color we used, to kind of bring in that gold, brown again. But if you like green, you will like. If you like earthy colors, you will really, really like this. Just blend this out a little bit. Not to the point where you can kind of see the green under my eye, like this light green, but just to the point. This is really, really pretty against my eye color too. I have like gray blue eyes, sorry. Okay. For the eyeliner, I think what I'm gonna do, my eyelashes stuck together a little bit. I kind of want to bring in that kind of bronzy gold again, like what we have right here in the inner corner. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take, this is a Colourpop Creme Gel liner in the shade Two Can Do It. Haha, Two Can Do It. I really, really like this. It's a really pretty kind of lovely shimmery gold shade. Ooh. That's really pretty, and it just kind of ties in with this part of the eye, you know? I'm just gonna do that instead. Just always just a bit easier. Okay, so that's the first look. That's really, really pretty. It's just, it's lovely. I really, really like it. Wow, it goes really, really well. When it comes to the second look, I'm gonna use, I think I'm gonna go with like these 3, maybe with a little bit of this as well. Okay, we will work with it. I'm gonna go in with another little dome shaped brush. This is the Dear Dahlia number 153. I'm going to take a little bit of Life, which is like this lovely pink, deep kind of pinky, kind of like a blush pink color. And we're going to put this in the outer part of the eye and up. Again, when you're working with hooded eyes, you want to try and lift the eye as much as possible, like that. Almost like a liner, kind of. Yeah, that's really pretty. Oh, yeah, almost like a liner. That's what we're gonna do. And then I'm gonna take a liner brush, just an angled brush. Pack that on. And we're just gonna line if I don't hold my lashes, it's just not gonna work in my favor. Okay. And I'm just gonna build this up until I'm kind of happy with how it looks. Because I do want to be able to see it, but I don't want to go too thick, because then my hood will end up covering it. And there we go. And then we're gonna go to the thinnest. That's the only time I ever really kind of like close my eye, is whenever I'm right in the middle. So yeah, you can kind of see that line. Really pretty, and I want it to be quite thick over here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this really beautiful pastel kind of lavender called Vitality, and I'm going to take, let me see, I know I have an extra pencil brush, but because I washed everything, I can't remember where I put it. I can't really find it. I'll use this. This is the ColourPop E21. I kind of want this to be a little bit more messy, because up here is so like calm and thin and controlled. So it's okay if I go a little bit like messy on down below. But yeah, I'm just gonna tap this, close my eye, and just go to town. And then I'll open my eye and then keep closing it. Especially if you have sensitive eyes, and you find it difficult. What I tend to do, I just open and close. Open and close, open and close, and it's just easy. This is so pretty. It is a little bit dangerous for me to use this under my lower lash line, because as you can see, this is naturally like dark circles. It's quite similar in color. So I need to be, so obviously going outside, I would put concealer on. And then I would apply my lower lash line makeup. So just be a little bit careful. If you do have a similar kind of skin tone to mine, just try not to try not to blend it out too much, because it might look a little bit like you've bruised. So, and you can kind of like fan it out here too, but I'm not gonna do like a line or anything, like a liner line or anything. I just want this to kind of blend out a little bit. Okay. I do have like a little mole on my eye right here, so whenever I like put like liner, like anything under my lower lash line right here, always looks a little bit more intense because of that mole. But what can you do? Just gonna I'm telling y'all not to. No, don't go too much with it, and I'm just going back in with more. Listen, don't do that. Okay, that's really pretty. Okay, with my other, okay, okay, with Coast and Blossom, let me see. This is Blossom. It's like a gray toned purple shade. I might do this on top of that Vitality shade, and then go in with Coast just all over the lid. This is Coast. It's a really beautiful teal color. Just go in with that on top, literally. I did not mean to do this, but whatever, it's fine. Even a little bit over that liner. Literally, that is about it, really, for the top part. Again, this is the only problem. Like, I do like applying, I do prefer to apply shimmers with my fingers, but because my eye space is so small, sometimes I end up doing stuff like this or like this. But with this look, it works with it like going all the way down, but this, I didn't really want it down here. With Blossom, I'm going to take a thin brush. I want to just tap that. So we're not really using Blossom as like a color, it's more of like the shimmer. Yeah, it's really pretty. And I'm going to wipe that off, and then I'm just going to take a little bit of that Coast again, just on a flat brush, and just put that on top. So this look is very simple. You could go in a little bit with that earth color if you wanted to, just to give your crease a little bit more definition, but I didn't really want to do that. But yeah, this look is very simple. Literally only for, well, yeah, well, Blossom's optional if you want to make it the bottom a little bit more sparkly, but yeah, for my lower lash line, I kind of want to use one of the Kaleidos, because I kind of want to, this look is quite minimal, but it's quite bright. So I'm going to go in with one of the Kaleidos colors. Let me see. That is not what I'm looking for. I'm going to go in with one of the Kaleidos, and I will be right back. Alright, so I'm back. So I've decided to go in with the Sea Sparkle one. This one's like the closest to what I have on my lower lash line. It's a little bit more blue though, but I think it would go quite well, because the others are a little bit too green toned, or they're far too deep of a purple. So I'm gonna go in with this one and see how it looks. Or you could go in with just like a flesh colored liner if you wanted to. This one's quite sheer. Let me actually kind of like warm this up a little bit. Oh, that's very pretty. It's very subtle. I noticed with these Kaleidos, it takes a while for them to kind of like warm up on the waterline, but once they're warmed up on the waterline, they're very intense. There we go. That's very pretty. And it doesn't clash too much with my with the purple. And I like how you can kind of still see that coral underneath that. That's really pretty. But yeah, I just wanted this second look to be a bit more simple and kind of quick. But yeah, this is kind of like what I wanted to do with, like, you know, if you remember the last tutorial. What the fuck was that? This is kind of like similar to what I kind of had in mind, but this was going to be a little bit more red toned, and then I was going to go under this with a little bit of green, and then just like a lot of shimmer. So that's what I might do, because I am planning on going to the Ulster Folk Museum for Easter. Hopefully, depending on weather and depending on just life in general, that's going to happen. But like, I'm thinking of doing something similar like this. Probably, yeah, I think I might use Tina's palette, just probably a different, I can't speak, literally just use a little bit of that heel color underneath this instead, because I can't actually find like a true red eyeshadow that I have in my collection. I can find like a fiery red, that was in that bright palette in the last video. I found pink tone reds. I haven't found like a true red, so it kind of sucks. But like, this is really, really pretty, and it's so simple and quick. And yeah, this kind of also reminds me a little bit of the Yucca palette from Natasha Denona, which I need to do. I need to do something on that, because I got that for Valentine's Day. But yeah, when it comes to blush, I think this blush by Colourpop, this is Marguerite. It's a very kind of bright pink kind of color. I think it would go very, very well with this side. I think I'm gonna go with something a little bit more. I would probably go in maybe with chamomile on this side, very, very, very lightly, and then on this side I would go in with a little bit of Marguerite. I'm kind of debating whether or not to put anything on my, because as you can see, it's quite irritated. So yeah, okay, so yeah, on this side I would go in with something like chamomile, which is kind of like a tea kind of color, like a tea with a little bit of pink. And then on this side, because it's a little bit more subtle, I go in with this. I go in with like something like this, a little bit brighter. And then for highlighter, when it comes to something that would go well with both, I really like the this highlighter by Beauty Bay. It's just in the shade Glaze. It goes very, very well with everybody, I think. But when it comes to the lip products, okay, I'm gonna put my lashes, my mascara, my glasses on, because my eyes are just really, really irritated. This is one of the main reasons why, like, I put off a little bit on doing like makeup tutorials and stuff, because I do have such sensitive eyes that sometimes, like, I can't really do like complete looks, especially when it comes to my eyes and stuff, because it sucks, because having sensitive eyes is annoying. But okay, we have 3 of the lip products. We've got 2 shine and 1 glow. So we'll look at them all, and then we'll pick which one. And then I will do another look with this for sure, because I've done 3 looks with Judy's, and I'll do another look with Tina's in the future. So so we've got, this is the color scheme. So this is the box. Box is really pretty, has like really beautiful hummingbirds and everything on it. This is my favorite palette out of the 2 though, because with Judy I would wear that in spring, but with this I would wear this a lot more often, just because, see, like, this is quite autumnal, I would say. You can make it even more autumnal by removing the middle shimmer that I used, strength, and adding just that beauty all over. And then this is quite springtime. You know what I mean? While Judy's is more specifically spring. But this is the packaging. So we've got like a really lovely peach, and then purple, blue, and then purple and peach again. And then this also has Tina's signature. So this is called Endurance. Then we have Brilliance. Too bad we can't see the actual color, like from the inside. We have to open it up. So we got Brilliance. These are all the shines. And then the glow is called Creativity. I did not moisturize my lips for this, so forgive me if it looks terrible. Okay. We've got Brilliance. I almost called it not Brilliance, Endurance. And this looks, ooh, this looks like a really lovely peachy brown color. Doesn't really smell of anything. It smells like lipstick. Ugh, I have really chronic runny nose. It's terrible. Then we have Brilliance. This is a little bit more of like a pinky coral shade. I think this would look very, very pretty. This one will look pretty on this side, and then this one will look pretty on this side. So I think because I have like a little mishmash going on here, I'm going to use Glow. Yeah, Creativity. Ooh, this is a very, very peachy. Why am I? This one has more of like a scent to it. Okay, I'm going to use this one. This one's a little, this one is, oh yeah. So this is completely sheer, as you can see. And it has a lot of silver, some purple, some blue. It's quite thick as well. It's a little bit thicker than Judy's. I don't think Judy had any glows. It has a little bit of color. I noticed my lips are getting a little bit like, have like a little bit of like a peachy tint. This is quite nice. But let me check Judy's, because I don't think she has any of the glows. I think she has 2 mattes and a shine. Yeah, she has 2 mattes and a shine, so that's probably why. I've never had any. I've never tried the glow formula, but it is quite thick. But it's not see, it's not like it's not sticking to the teeth. It's not stringy. Oh my goodness, I had an apple before filming. Don't eat don't. Oh, that's probably why I feel a little bit hiccupy as well. Hi baby. But yeah, this is the looks that I've come up with. Do you approve? Yeah. Overall, I really, really like the palette. I like the colors. They worked really, really well together. All of them built up really, really well. We have used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've used 9 colors. So the only colors we have moss. This one's going to be beautiful for like autumn and winter, I think. We have moss. We have petal, which is, to me, looks like a very deep kind of eggplant. Well, almost egg. It's kind of like if you take an eggplant purple but add a lot of kind of like white in there to make it a little bit lighter. Wood we haven't tried yet. Yeah, we've already 1, 2. Yeah, we've need to try 4 more colors. That's cool. Okay, so petal, wood, and moss are the 3 we need to try. So yeah, I like this. This one's my favorite so far. I really, really like it. It fits my aesthetic. It fits my kind of like foresty kind of vibe. It's lovely. It's lovely. I'm trying to find Judy's palette to show you, to compare, but Well, you can't really compare because they're not the same, but just to kind of, but I can't find it anywhere. Because everywhere, here it is. Because right now where I keep my collection's a bit funky. But this is the Judy collection. So as you can see, there's a hello, my love. Hello, my love. How are you? Let me put it like this. So as you can see, there's a huge difference. See, do you see what I mean by how this one's very, very springtime? Just spring. This one has a little bit more of like a, you can, springtime, but then if you add this color alone makes it very summery, along with that life, because life is a little bit more like a coral. It's really nice for the winter. For the summer. I noticed there's two mosses in here. This one has a moss color, and then this one has a moss color. Has a color named moss, although this one's more appropriate, I think. And we have two petals too. We have two petals. Yeah, we've got this one's Judy's, this one's petal, which I was like, this, don't sleep on this shade, please don't. It's a lot prettier than I thought it was going to be. And then this one, this petal is the like very cool looking kind of gray toned purple. So yeah, but so this one's petals more appropriate. Do we have any other? What? We have two wood in here too. Oh wow, we have a lot of do you have anything? We have two blossoms as well. Oh wow, we have two blossoms too. We have this one from Judy's palette, which is Blossom, and then this one from Tina's palette. This is Blossom too. And then we have wood from Tina's palette. This is like a deep, rich, chocolatey kind of woody brown. And then from Judy's palette, it's a little bit more of like a gray toned brown, a little bit more cool toned. Do you have any other colors that are similar? And not similar, sorry, but not really, no. No, but yeah, these are look really lovely together too. They're quite companion color, like companion palettes. So we got these two that are quite similar together, but like this one's more pastel. It's really, really pretty. That's kind of cool how there's like four different eyeshadows with the same names. So the last one I need to get is Annette's. I'm gonna get that one hopefully in April. We'll see what happens. But that's the packaging. Really, really pretty. But yeah, we'll see. But so far I do like Tina's a little bit more, just because of the color scheme fits my my aesthetic a bit more. Especially now that I'm actually looking at it, because whenever I was looking at it online, I was like, oh, Judy's really fits my, like, it's really pastel and really pretty. Really, really like it. Fits my aesthetic. But now that I've seen Tina's in real life, I swapped them over just because of those greens. But it's so pretty. But yeah, I really like what I've done. Really, really simple. This one's a little bit more, you know, wah. But yeah, I like it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. And yes, I will do another look with Tina's palette very soon. Hi, baby. You want to say hello? Did you have a nice nap? You don't want to be lifted? Yeah, come here. Hello. Hello. This is what I do. This is probably what I have to do whenever I turn the camera off. Pay attention to the baby. Hello. Do you have a nice nap? Did you have a nice sleep? you have a nice sleep? Yeah, be in the living room? In the living room? Oh, she knocked down the lipsticks with her tail. Did you? And I have hair everywhere. I really like this lipstick though, it's very comfortable, very shiny. You do kind of see a little bit of pigment though, now that I kind of lift my like lips up. Hi. Okay, so I will see you in my next one. I'm gonna go and cuddle the little princess before she gets mad at me, because God forbid I do anything that does not involve her every move. So yes, I will see you in my next video. Bye everybody.